I guess we better start going.
I'm using this Maybelline New York.
So there's this gray color. Just searching up cold porcelain clay.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this is going to be really productive.
Okay, wow, hi, good morning, and happy December. I think today is December 6th, so yeah, the winter vlogs and stuff are going to be starting now. It's currently 6:57. I have Maxine here. If you don't know, this is Tangerine Maxine from Uncomfy. Okay, so it isn't actually my birthday. This is just the bag that my friend gave me all this stuff in. But this is an advent calendar. So basically, me and my friend bought a bunch of stuff. Like for 12 days, we bought stuff for each other, and she's labeled them like the different days that you're supposed to do them. But I haven't really been doing that. I've just been like randomly picking one. So I was right, it is ribbon, and just look at how gorgeous that is. That basically brings us to the next point about gifts. But basically today I'm gonna be doing like a whole entire crafty day, essentially, like crafting for like all the gifts and stuff that I have to make and give to my friends, to my mom and dad, to my siblings. And I'm just gonna be doing a whole bunch of crafts and a whole bunch of like making Christmas gifts. But last year my dad did buy me some alpaca yarn. And last year I was supposed to make him a beanie out of it, like crochet it, but I never did. So we have this color, it's like a brown. Yeah, so this yarn has basically been sitting in my closet. If you know anything about alpaca yarn, is that it's usually super thin like this. Like that's super thin compared to like weight 4 or 5 yarn that I'm usually using, like the acrylic yarn. And another thing about alpaca yarn is that it's super expensive. This one thing was $17. He also got me gray. So there's this gray color here. I think I'm gonna use this color, but you can see that the yarn is super thin. It's DK weight yarn, so it says that it's 3.1 ounces in DK yarn, and then I think it's 200 yards. It's super soft, and this is 100% alpaca, and one of the this singular thing costed $20, almost $20. So then these two together would have been almost $40. All 4 of these would have been maybe like $80. I already have like a pattern just because I don't really vibe with this color right now, and I personally think that the gray would look a lot better. I'm gonna talk more about this later when we start. Yeah, so then I have 3 friends to sculpt things for, and 2 of my family members to sculpt things for. That's about 5 people, and I want to sculpt different things for them. And I'm not going to be using air dry clay or polymer clay. I am actually going to be making my own cold porcelain clay. My mom has to buy white glue though, because we don't have any white glue. I want to try to get as many of those done. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry, so let's go ahead and get breakfast now.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my skincare while explaining a little bit about what today and tomorrow is gonna be like. So basically, I'm gonna do like a crafting challenge where however many hours my screen time was last week, that's how many hours that I'm gonna be crafting for between today and tomorrow. I thought that would be like a fun way to start working on everybody's gifts, because Christmas is literally in about 20-ish days. I have not worked on anybody's Christmas gifts, so I feel like I'm a little bit behind, but I'm going to try to do as much as I can this weekend. So like I said earlier, I have 5 people or 6 people total to make gifts for, 7 including my brother, but I haven't figured out what I'm gonna make for his yet. 5 clay sculpts things, and then a crocheted item for my dad. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is going to be really productive, but after I do my makeup and my skincare, I am gonna do like 30 minutes of editing because I really need to edit. So I just have a lot of computer related work.
Okay, so I'm right here because I'm gonna do my makeup, but I have my watch later list going in the background. I'm using this Maybelline New York concealer in the shade 15. I honestly need a new concealer because this one is almost out, and I've probably had this for over a year. So I have my beauty blender. Okay, and then I just also use this Fit Me powder from Maybelline New York as well in the shade 130 Buff Beige. I'm gonna go with this one. It looks like lip gloss. Okay, and then this is the eyeshadow that I used. I want to show you guys one of the gifts that I actually got from the advent calendar thing the other day. It's cinnamon sugared pretzels. I'm pretty sure this is a brand at Target. This smells so good. Okay, so it's been about an hour since I last talked to you guys. I've edited so much. Yeah, so I was just doing a bunch of computer work. So now we can get to like the fun part. Okay, so I'm going to go onto Pinterest and I'm going to be looking at like different cold porcelain clay type of things that I can sculpt, and then I'm going to be writing those down in my notebook, because if I don't write them down, I am definitely going to forget them. I have my Pinterest pulled up and I'm just going to go ahead and look through those. I'm going to go ahead and screen share. I'm going to go ahead and start by just searching up cold porcelain clay. So I asked my friends what they wanted, and one of them said like desserts, and then another said they don't really care, and then the third one said that they don't really care. I might do like winter theme. I really like the idea of doing a snowman. I'm going to make a new board, winter crafts, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly make like a section in there. Oh, the bear is so cute. I feel like depending on how fast I'm able to make these, I might be able to make 2 per person, but I really like this Miffy Dongo one. I'm gonna get rid of the inspo just because. Oh, these are cute. I'm just typing in different keywords. Okay, so I'm here in the board, and as you can see, I've pinned a few items. I think I really like the bear and the Miffy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and figure out what things I want to make for each person. So that's that. So I'm just gonna keep this on the side, and it's time to get crocheting. Okay, so I literally just checked my screen time, and it's about 20 hours. I'll put the screenshot here. So I guess we better get into it. I feel like I need to explain a little bit more. So basically I'm taking my screen time and I'm crafting for that many hours, and it's a lot. So on my computer, I'm opening up a clock and I'm setting a timer for that amount of time. Okay, so I've literally just set the timer. I guess we better start going. I'm going to be using this gray color like I said earlier. I also did not realize how long my screen time is going to be. To start. Okay, so I have my crochet pouch here. So even just looking at the timer is making me like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to use a 5-inch hook, or 5mm. Let's figure out where this starts. Pretty sure I just got this. I'm also trying to untwist the yarn. Okay, wow, it's like a whole entire circle. Where is it? Okay, so let's go ahead and get crocheting. I'm gonna put you guys on the camera setting for a time lapse because it's going to take up way too much storage if I don't. I've been working for about 45 minutes. There's the timer. I'm gonna show you guys what I have done so far. This is gonna be going like up and down, and I might do like a tiny bit of a fold. You can see this is like a very stretchy, like a very soft material. I still have to measure it on my dad's head because this is like a gift where it's like you already know what you're gonna get, but you're still getting a gift. It's looking kind of curving a little bit, but I'm gonna work through that. And I don't know what happened here. You can see that it's not really straight, but I'm basically just doing half of the crochets in back loops only, and you can already kind of see the wording that it's creating. So yeah, that's the update on this. This is literally the whole entire yarn thing on the floor. I do need / want to go to Michael's later today because I should probably restart the timer, because I do need to get some white glue. The recipe calls for a cup of white glue, which is 8 ounces, but I might need to like double the recipe, or maybe I need to just make more, if that makes sense. So I'll update you guys on that later. 19 hours and 33 minutes to go. I feel like this is pretty good for have gotten done in about 45 minutes. You can see that the yarn is super thin, so it's going to take a lot of yarn. I think one of the yarn skeins is about 200 yards, if I remember correctly. I don't want to just crochet the whole thing and then have to redo it because it's either too big or it's too small. And the other bad thing is this. It's not real, it's just like a tiny or smaller knot, but all of the yarn is just like wrapped around it. I hate it when this happens. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the camera right now because this is going to take a really long time. My clock is currently at 19 hours and 18 minutes. My mom is going to get the white glue maybe this afternoon, so then we can start on that. I'll put the video for the clay down below in the description box. It's currently 10:56. I'll check back in with you guys when I'm done with however much I'm doing. The timer is currently at 18 hours and 42 minutes. This is what we have so far, but you can see that it's created like a nice ribbing and it's not curving anymore, which is good. I guess that's really the only bad thing about this yarn is how tangled it gets.
It's currently 2:19. The timer is only at 17 hours and 16 minutes. You can see like how pretty that ribbing is, becoming so much more softer, and you can see the stretch that it has. Like, look how straight this edge is compared to this edge. Like, this edge is a little bit more wobblier. You can see here that I missed a stitch, so I need to go back and redo that. Yeah, this process has been so repetitive. I've literally been crocheting for like 3 hours, not 3 hours straight. It's just the process of doing the same stitches over and over. My mom is going to be back with the glue maybe in like 15 minutes, about 18 rows. It doesn't look like that much because of how thin the yarn is. Okay, so I'm in my laundry room right now. My mom just got back with the glue. As you can see, I have all of the things that I'm going to be needing right there. Sorry if there's any background noise. My dog is eating right now. I'm going to move it over here so I don't accidentally spill any on my laptop, because that would be very, very sad. It's just the Michaels brand of white glue. That thing is heavy. Alright, if there's any background noise, it's because my mom is cooking right now. It's time to add a cup of cornstarch. Going to mix this very carefully. So I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of baby oil. And then 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. It is hot. Okay, so it's the next day. The clock is down to about 10 hours, I think. I'll check it later. We did a lot after I talked to you guys. I crocheted about 8 to 10 more rows. So we did a lot yesterday. We have the advent calendar to do today. This is day 6. This is what was in there. Today, I really want to get at least 10 more rows crocheted and then at least 3 charms made. I know that, or like made, I mean like just sculpted, not dried yet. That's probably way too big of a goal, but we can try our best to work towards that. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys once I'm done eating breakfast and getting ready. Okay, so I was doing a bunch of editing. It's currently 9:18. So basically, I just started editing this video because there's an hour and 25 minutes of footage. The clock is actually at 9 hours and 18 minutes because I worked on this a little bit while I was waiting for some videos to like upload or whatever. But yesterday we focused a lot on the beanie, so today we're focusing on the clay. I'm gonna go ahead and set up my desk area and then we can figure out what colors I need. Okay, so I just moved everything over there and I took off my desk mat, but now I just have to figure out what colors that I'm gonna need. Okay, so I have a list of all of the paint colors that I'm going to be needing, so I'm gonna go ahead and get those real quick. Okay, so I have parchment paper on my desk because I do not want to destroy and damage my desk. I think what I'm going to do first is sculpt like everything that needs white in it, so then I don't have to dye anything just yet.
You can see how fluffy the clay is. Like, oh my god. Okay guys, so it's currently 10:03 and the timer is at 8 hours and 44 minutes. When I tell you that this clay is addicting to squish, like, do you see how soft that is? Anyways, I have finished the 2 charms that need me to just have it white. So here's the first one, it's a Miffy head. Here's the second one, it's a snowman. I'm going to go ahead and work on the Miffy dongo. I have this pink here and then this green here. I thought these were like the perfect pastel colors. But I made sure that I got some gloves too so I don't stain my hands and then accidentally touch something. So this amount. I'm just going to very carefully mix this in because I don't want to accidentally get the paint on my clothes or anything. You can kind of see that it's different. This is the pink and then this is the white. You can see that it's different. Alright, so this is the color. It is sage green. But look how gorgeous that color is. Okay guys, it's currently 10:27. This is what it looks like so far. I really just have to add the face, which I'm gonna do after it dries with paint. This is the color. I think it's like really pretty. It's currently 10:55, so it's been about 30 minutes since I've talked to you guys. I finished the hat and it took so long because of this raining edge. It just took forever. I just have 2 more left. I have to make a reindeer and then brown Miffy type thing. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and make the body of the reindeer. This is the color. I'm gonna dye it a little bit dark. It looks a lot warmer on camera. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just cleaned up because the reindeer was literally not working at all. Like, I could not get anything done, and then I just started texting my friend. But we got this done and we got this done. I'll see you guys later when I work on this more. Okay guys, so it's currently 5:35 p.m. So the timer is currently at 5 hours. I am not finishing this today, but I did finish the charms. I'm not gonna show you guys just because I did make the charms. I made the same exact charm for each person, and I know that my mom or my sister will most likely be watching this video. I used chalk pastels to add some more depth to it, but yeah, I just decided to scrap like the individual idea because that would take so long. I might crochet a little bit. Ooh, let me show you what I've done with the crocheting because I did crochet a little bit after lunch too. Okay, but I actually got about 5 more rows done. I'm definitely going to be working on this throughout the week, and next weekend I will definitely be doing another crafting vlog or like a Christmas Eve related vlog where it's just like a Christmas thing. But you can see how long this is. So I have about 31 rows done on this, which is insane because I never would have thought I would get this far in 2 days. It looks so pretty. Like, look at that ribbing. I'm folding it about that much, so then it turns it a lot smaller. But yeah, it's super soft. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow when I do the outro. Okay guys, today is Monday, and as you can see, I've been crocheting and it's becoming super soft and super stretchy. I'm really loving how it's turning out. Yeah, so it will be like that. And I just realized that on one of the rows, I actually miss a stitch. If you can see here, there's like an extra stitch right there. So now it's a little bit lopsided. But I feel like if we fold that part up, like if that's the side that we fold up, it will be fine. This is where I'm going to end the video just because I have so much footage to edit through. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below crafty business. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching all the way until the end. I know this video is a lot longer, but comment down below crafty girl because I feel like we did a lot. But yeah, thank you so much for watching again. Make sure to like and subscribe for more crafty content and more lifestyle vlogs, and I'll see you next weekend. Bye.